Hi friends, welcome to SPJK Technosoft YouTube channel. In this video you are going to learn about Hive. Hive is a data warehouse system which is used to analyze structured data. It is built on the top of Hadoop. It was developed by Facebook. In this video you are going to learn about following topics: what is Hive, Hive architecture, Hive data type, creation of database, creation of tables, loading data in tables, viewing data, dropping tables. Do subscribe to our channel to get latest trending IT, pharma and academic related free videos and webinars. Happy learning viewers.
Today we are going to learn about Apache Hive, and let us see what is there in Apache Hive and what we are going to learn. So we are going to learn what is Hive, what is the architecture of Hive, Hive data types, creation of database, how we can create a database in Hive, creation of tables, how we can create tables in the Hive database, loading data in tables. So basically Hive is used to store huge amount of data from SDFS and other sources. So how we are going to load data into tables we are going to learn, and how we can view the data after storing it in the tables, and how we can drop the tables. So this is what the agenda for today. So beginning with what is Hive. So Hive is a data warehouse system which is used to analyze structured data. It is built on the top of Hadoop and it was developed by Facebook. So Hive provides the functionality of reading, writing and managing large data set. As I mentioned earlier, so it can manage large data sets, and most of the organization use Hive as a data warehouse or data marts also. Residing in distributed storage, it runs SQL like queries. So all the queries, if somebody is familiar with SQL, he can easily understand and write different types of queries using HQL, that is Hive query language. And the Hive query language, again, it gets converted into MapReduce, but we need not have to be bothered about that because it's an internal conversion and running of the programs from Hive to the MapReduce jobs. So using Hive, we can skip the requirement of traditional approach of writing complex MapReduce programs. So we need not have to write a big, huge programs in Java and do a lot of troubleshooting in the coding. So we just need to write a simple queries which looks like SQL, and just we need to execute those queries, and internally it gets converted to MapReduce. So Hive supports data definition language, data manipulation language and user defined functions also. So Hive architecture, so this is how it looks, Hive architecture. So if you see the services, we have web user interface, Hive server, command line interface, Hive driver, and we have a metastore where everything gets stored related to the Hive. And we have three protocols: Thrift server, JDBC driver and ODBC driver. And then, as I said, that it sits on top of SDFS, so it can easily get connected to SDFS and start working on the data, whether to upload or into the tables, or to store the data from tables to the SDFS location. So this is how the Hive architecture looks. And the data types, so these are data types: tiny int, small int, and big int. Integer types, floating types, we have float and double. And timestamps and date, we can use YYYMMDD format. And same continuation, we have string, varchar and character. So we can also use data structure data types, which is struct, map and array. So this is about the different data types which are there in the Hive. So how to create a database? So see, first, to view all the database, if we go to the Hive interface, we say show databases, we will get all the databases listed. And we just need to write a simple command: create database and the database name. You see, create database and database name. So I have created one database called as demo. Okay, we'll see this in practical also. creating tables. So once the database is created, we can create a table. So I want to create table demo.employee. Demo is my database name and employee is my table name, and these are attributes of the table. And then I want to limit the row format, delimited fields delimited by comma. So each and every field will be separated by a comma. Okay, so there are two types of tables which you can create: internal, as well as we can create an external table, okay, which will be stored in the, say, SDFS directory. So loading data in tables. So once you create the table, load data local in path, this is the command, and then the path from where the file exists, from which the data you want to load it into the table. Okay, and if your location is, say, SDFS, it's not in local, you just need to add the keyword local here. You can just say load data in path and the SDFS path here. Okay, and it will say loading data to table. Okay, demo.employee, because I want to load it in demo.employee, and then I want to see the content of the table. You can see these are the contents which are there in the particular table. So now I'm going to show you the demo in the tool. So this is Hive, okay, and I want to initially see what are the different databases we have. Okay, so we have only employee database. What we will do, we'll create a database called demo, create database, and we'll name it as a demo. You see it is created. We will use the database because we need to use the database so that we can start creating tables in the database. You say use demo, okay, and I just want to see whether any tables are there or not in this demo. So there are no tables, so we'll create a table, okay, and so we'll just create one table here. So I had the code, so already I just copy pasted here. Okay, so create table. Okay, we want to create a table employee, and this will be the attributes as you have seen in the PPT, and I want to delimit that row formatted, delimited, and fields will be separated or terminated by comma, and I will hit see. So we got the table created. Now we need to actually load the data. Okay, so we have the data in the file called employee.list. So let us see. Cloudera home. I have already created one file. See, emp.list. Okay, so we have these values here. Okay, and what we are going to do, we are going to load these values to the employee table. Okay, so now first of all, let us see the employee table here. So select star from employee. Okay, we need to see whether the table is empty or not. So you see there are no records in the table, so no data is there in the table. So now we are going to load the data in the table. Okay, so again I had the code already, so just to save time I have copy pasted here. Okay, so load data. So I want to load the data, so it is in local. Okay, so in path, the path is /home/cloudera/emp list. So this is the location where I have my data, and I want to load it into the demo.employee table. Okay, see, now it is loaded. Now if I say select star from employee, okay, now you see all the data which was there in the file impedance list is there. Okay, and then we can easily drop the table. We can simply say that, okay, drop table and the table name. So I want to drop the table name, say employee. I can easily drop it. Say drop table name, and you say it is dropped. Now you say select star from employee. So it will give an error to us, you see, because the table is not there. So these are the few of the basics which we have learned. Okay, in Hive And for further updates, for the videos on Hive and other Hadoop related videos, please subscribe to our channel SPJK Technosoft. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe to this SPJK Technosoft channel to get more trending videos on latest technologies in IT and pharma industry for your amazing career. Goodbye and don't forget to subscribe this channel.